Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Satisfactory. I'm AxionEvolved, and today is a big day. As you can see, update 3 is out. Now we are on the experimental build. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you saw that. But I've been waiting for this for quite a while. I haven't looked too much at what all the new features are. I know there's a couple, I've seen a few things here or there, but this update has a ton of new features to it. And because it's so new, I think it necessitates a new game. So I think we're just going to call this one, Season 1. This is going to be a whole season. And we're going to skip the intro because we played this before. But I think we have to... Do we want to start in the new desert area? I think we should try. I think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to hop in. So we have just spawned into the new desert biome. New desert starting area. We skipped all the tier 0 stuff. So we're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea what's around, how this has been redone. But we need to find an area. Alright, so that still works. Oh, you can slide now. I forgot about that. So we can slide. But we need to find a spot for our hub. We need at least a temporary starting point. Let me see here. So we're going to want some close-ish resources. Okay, so V brings up that. So, I mean, obviously we're going to want iron. So let's see where... 178, 179, 100. Okay, so we got 2 over here. So I think this will be the first area that we're going to go. I see plenty of berries around, so that's nice. And by berries, I mean barrel nuts. Alright, hold on. We do have this. You can see we're set up with miners and a few resources. Alright, so yeah, there's our 2 iron nodes. Alright. Now we want to try to not die here. Nice.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival.
Blah, blah, blah.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the ham.
I will say that the character models look really good. Alright, so let's see. Do we have copper? We're going to need that. Copper and limestone. Where is that from here? 200 meters that way? Limestone? Hello? How 100? Okay. I think we need to go this way. I know there's some iron nodes out that way. So let's get close to the iron that's over here and see if we can't find a suitable location. Okay, so I think we're kind of in a good-ish position, right? We've got some copper that's like right over here, and we've got some iron, I think that's right there. Well, I think, let's just verify. Yeah, so there's iron, there's copper, so I think this is where we're going to build our hub for now. So let's we just at some point, I mean, we just need to put it down, you know. What else do we have? So we do have constructors, miners, biomass burners. Okay, that's new. Cool. So craft bench. All right, that's nice. Hub terminal, base building. Productivity display, interesting. So there's all kinds of new stuff. You unlock the MAM. Man, I'm really liking this. Copper sheets. This is one of the new items. Copper sheet, I know they added that. Smart plating is a new item. These have been there. Solid biofuel, that's cool. Tilted jump pad. Vertical jump pad. Okay. Resource sync bonus program. Awesome sync. Okay. This is the thing that I think gives you the tickets, and this is where you redeem the tickets. Wow. Okay. So, let's see. Now, we're going to need to get that iron. So, let's run over there. This is a very enemy-infested area. But not to fear, we're very zappy. And these guys don't like it. Ooh. Ouch. So that's it. We zap them and we take their skin. Okay. So, man, I love the way this biome looks. It just looks so nice. The textures are really nice. Man. Just beautiful. Okay, so here's our iron. So let's place a miner. Alright, so there's that. We're going to want to probably output towards the hub, huh? Maybe something like that. Now, we're going to need to figure out power, and for that, I think we're going to have to pick up all this stuff, all the
pigment could be harvested
what
from
little
these flower
foliage we
petals.
can find, and then use that to use that to power up the burners on the hub itself and run the power that way. And so here you can see where the copper node is in relationship to the hub. So the only thing I didn't really check again for was limestone. I'm sure that's close-ish. 200 meters. Wow. Okay, so that's not the closest, but I think we'll be okay. Can you output that way? We'll do that way. I don't want to have to deal with going over rocks and stuff, so. Alright, we've been collecting leaves and stuff too, so let's go see, grab all the grass on the way in. Let's see what we can do. Now, if we have the choice, I know we skipped a lot of the tier 0 stuff, which means we can already make the biomass, I believe. And biomass is much more efficient at burning. And I think they made this even slower. You know, on second thought, this is kind of a pain to get into. I think I'm gonna move this. Yeah, let's kind of reposition this hub. Maybe something like that. There, and now at least I can walk up to it. And don't think I didn't catch little power slug right there. We are gonna go talk to him. Alright, so let me throw some of that in there. Let me talk to this one. And it looks like we have the ability. Okay, we're gonna want like a uniform power grid, so both of these are gonna go to the same power pole. Can that reach? No. It's just barely not long enough. Alright, so I'm hoping I have enough line to get over there. I'm sure I will. Now, this is all going to be relatively temporary because we're going to eventually establish a base and get all that going. But before we even do any of that, I want to get this over here, you know? Do you not like that? Oh, interesting. So before, when you click it would just start building, right? But now it seems to do a couple things. Number one, it shows you the clearances on buildings. But number two, it seems like I think you might be able to. There you go. Yeah, you can rotate it once you place it. That is cool. That gives you so much flexibility. So I'm just going to bring the copper and the iron over close to the hub and start smelting, because we are gonna actually, let me try this. All right, so if I come out this way and I just rotate it, I can make really nice swoops. I am loving this update more and more. All these little quality of life features that I wanted in the previous versions of this game, it's like everything is coming true. Okay. So do I have the ability to make smelters? Yes. Now my question is, do I want them kind of haphazardly placed? Orange is in. Let me see. So I do something like that. I think we're just going to have to spaghetti it for now. Because... oh, I can't afford it. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to go get more of this so I can hook this all up. Man, look at these textures. They're so nice. So something I'm noticing as I'm getting enough stuff to craft more belts, they've changed the cost of handcrafting stuff to really incentivize automation. So I think that's really cool. They want you automating, people. Okay, so now that we got our spaghetti rolling, I've taken the liberty of making some storage containers so that we can store the copper and the iron ingots that we're making, because we are going to need a lot of that stuff, and eventually we're going to need to start making constructors to make the copper wire, iron plates, iron rods, because if we start looking, I don't know if we can like all this stuff that we need, you know, we need to start making all that stuff. We need to go find limestone for concrete. Look at some of these. These models look kind of nice. Lookout tower. Wow, that's really early. They kind of shifted around the tiers that you start unlocking things. Splitters and mergers and lifts are huge. Being able to scan this stuff, getting more inventory slots, huge. And then I think we already have the space elevator as an item, right? Yeah, so the early game is literally just about getting this stuff going and just accumulation, right? We can already make biomass burners. That is crazy. Now, the thing that sucks about biomass burners is you have to do this all by hand. You have to harvest the stuff. You have to pick it up. You have to create the biomass. You used to be able to... do I have enough for an assembler? Let me look. A constructor, excuse me. So you used to be able to make biomass in here. So, okay, so you still can. So I could hypothetically set up one of these, have it feed into there, and output biomass. But you still have to feed these by hand for power. So how's our power grid looking? Okay, not too bad. We peak at 18, but we have 40 megawatts, so that's nice. It's gonna take us a while to really start building up all this stuff. Man, the textures on the ore looks so nice. They really updated that. I wonder what the copper looks like. We might as well pick up all the leaves we come across while we're walking, huh? We don't really have much option. Oh yeah, oh man, I am already in love with this update, and I'm kind of happy we parked right next to a grassland, because we're gonna need, until we start getting, I think coal's the next real power source. Until we start doing that, we're gonna need biomass, right? And one other thing I know, I did see, so pipes are a thing now. And I don't know if pipes are specifically for liquids or if you can put ores and stuff through it, but I do know, I've read some of the patch notes. I don't remember enough to regurgitate it right here, but I do know that some things are going to require water as an input. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are in a desert. Although, what do I spy? I spy some water right over there. So that might be something we go take a look at. Oh yeah, definite water. So maybe that's where we'll get fluid from. But, you know, I like this little area we're set up in. It looks like we've got a really good path for expansion. I don't know if I can make this jump. Oh, I can. So we could definitely expand back out that way. Don't mind that rock right there. We could cut all these trees down. Yeah, we have a nice little nice little area that we can expand out into. And then, yeah, then we can get up into these other biomes. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go scout out where that limestone is though, because we're definitely gonna need that to get that set up as well. Okay, so here is actually the limestone node. It is right here. It's impure, which kind of sucks. It means we're not gonna get a whole lot out of it, but for early game, I think that'll be okay. I don't know if they have upgraded the ratios at which pure, normal, and impure nodes output, but if you could see, like our copper is right there, so our hub is actually right on the other side of this rock, but we don't necessarily need to be transporting this all the way back to the base. We can put a miner on it. In fact, do I have any miners? I can't make one yet. We can just put a miner on it and have it go directly into a series of assemblers that will just make concrete, and then throw all those in a storage container right over here. So in the short term, if we need concrete, we can just run over here and grab it. And one thing I'm noticing, there are a ton of power slugs. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one on this rock. There are power slugs everywhere. There's one up there. So yeah, overclocking our machines will not be a problem early, if that's something we even do. Man, I'm so excited to have that waterfall right over there. This is, I can't get over, obviously it's nighttime right now, but I can't get over how nice this biome looks. It makes me really happy that we decided to start here. One other thing, so I did read that they kind of are redoing what goes into the crashes, the research pods and all that. So I'm excited to see like kind of what they have in there now, because I think there's like 6 new items in the game. There's just all kinds of stuff. So much to discover. But I want to start getting some of the basic materials built, or at least automated, so that we can kind of progress. You know, I want to at least get a rudimentary setup going. I might have screwed us over a little bit, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put a constructor right over here, because I want to kind of, I believe this is the copper, right? Yeah, so this is our copper, this is our iron. Now I could start crafting this stuff by hand, but what do we need? I think the first thing we want is base building, right? So I'm going to select that. We need plates and rods. So I'm going to need, well, first off, we're going to need power. I know we got power over here, right? Oh gosh, our power infrastructure is going to be a whole nother thing. So I think I'm just going to kind of purpose build 1 or 2 things at a time, and just handcraft the rest, maybe off camera. You know, something not quite so tedious to watch. And with that, I'm out of plates. All right, I'm gonna get this hooked up. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I don't know if this is a new animation or what, or a new model, but everything looks really nice. And yeah, we're making iron plates now, and we need iron plates for so many things, from belts to storage containers, right? So now that we got that going, it's a beautiful sight. Get rid of that stuff in my inventory. We are going to need iron rods. Now, if I remember correctly, these only take in 30 per minute, right? Well, we're outputting at least 60 per minute from what I can tell. I don't even check the quality of that node. It might just be a regular node, but we can see how much we're outputting here. We're outputting 120. Oh, these are pure nodes. Okay, so we're outputting more right now than our belts can even hold, which is nice. But that means this belt, I think, takes 60 items per minute. So hypothetically, I think this can, yeah. So we can run 2 smelters off the same belt, off the same input belt, and we can output into 2 of these if we wanted to, and keep our nice ratio going to really maximize it. But what I think I'm going to have to end up doing is once I get those splitters, once I get, let me see, these splitters, then I can split the output of, so if I have 2 smelters going into 1 container, I can split the container into 2 constructors. Or I guess I could even have the smelters go directly into an assembler. But I don't know the crafting time for rods. So there's a lot of stuff to figure out and a lot of stuff to optimize. Like I probably could have put these over here, you know, or down here or something. Really kind of make it look. Another power slug, by the way. A lot of things to figure out, and we're not even doing anything with our copper right now either. Yeah. So in the very early game, this gets really spaghettified. I mean, we should start with our. Is our power situation good? Yeah, so we should definitely start crafting off that, right? Start crafting our copper. Now, please keep in mind, this is not going to be the final setup. This isn't even close. If you watch anything else I do eventually get around to moving things and making things prettier. But for now, it's just a matter of get it built and get it doing something. In fact, I think I'm just going to come right back over here, because I literally just need to get it working, you know. And I don't know why I threw power way over here. Something else I don't know if you guys knew about, but now there's the mass dismantle that was originally a mod. Now it's real. I think. I don't think I have mods running right now. If you know, let me know down in the comments, because I honestly don't remember. Okay, you're going to make wire. And I need to come out of this. Back up and around. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love... I thought I loved. Let me see here. I don't know if this will work, but I want to get it invalid shape. Okay. Oh, man. You know what? We're just going to do this. Problem solved. We're just gonna replace how this all goes. So I'll just have it go straight into the constructor. Yep, we'll just do that. We'll do that. We will make you, and I will throw a bunch of these in there. I'll probably just handcraft some more of this stuff on my off time. And then we want to go into a container. Literally just anywhere. Alright, so there, now we got wire, we got plates going. Not a bad start. We are going to need quite a bit of all of it. And then I'm going to need to run power way out to the limestone. Okay guys, quick update. I decided instead of going for the concrete right this second, I switched over to the logistics milestone because I want to get these splitters and mergers, really, because with that I can kind of make this spaghetti mess a little bit more tidy, which will increase our production in the short term, like the very short term. I'm not giving up, obviously. I mean, I'm gonna need the foundations and all that stuff to actually start making a base, but I'm just not doing it right this second immediately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for now. So I've swapped over my plate factory for a rod factory. So we're just kind of waiting on all the materials to unlock that, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing kind of looking nicer, because I love spaghetti, but not all over my base. Alright, so now I'm just going to add these in, launch it away, and there we go.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now.
Oh, do I not launch things up anymore?
To increase the complexity
or does that come
and
later?
Efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to.
Okay, so now I can make. Where are they? Logistics? Conveyor lifts, which are nice. Those are how you go vertical. Splitters and mergers. Splitters are probably the more important thing. So let me get a couple cable. Just because I'm not sure how many I'm going to actually need. Unfortunately, I think I need to shut this all down. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we have retooled things a little bit here. So now, you know, we're coming out of the extractor, or the miner. It's going into a splitter. And we're splitting it between two smelters. And these smelters obviously are making bars. And then I have one factory that's making ingots. In fact, let me top that off. I'm sorry, not making ingots. One that's making plates. And one that's making rods. And yes, for the time being, I have these merge going into the same storage container because we're not making these fast enough to do anything crazy to like fill those up dramatically fast, so that'll kind of work for now. And on that note, I think this is a good place to call this an episode. So thank you guys for joining me on this new series that we're doing. I'm pretty excited with what this game has in store, and I'm hoping to make this, you know, a long series with a lot of good content. So if you like this series, you got any comments on this series, leave them down below in the comment section. If you liked this episode, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe so you can see when I post new videos. I try to be pretty regular about my videos, and this will be no different. So subscribe so you know, hit the bell so you get notified when I post something. And with that, guys, I will see you in the next one.